Well, welcome, friends, to another episode of the State of Football Show. I'm your host, Hutch, and on the other side of the microphone is Trey.
What's up, Hutch? How are you, man?
Doing good, doing good. Just having fun doing the daily grind, weekend stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sure,
It's a
you can.
Masters weekend, Hutch.
I know. I saw Roy McIlroy. Was it McIlroy?
Yeah.
Saw he was up for the lead. I think two strokes, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Just dominating.
I don't know if that's
You
dominating. Is that dominating?
he came back from like 4 strokes back, I think. He had a pretty good day.
Oh, did he? I haven't really
Yeah,
been keeping up with it, so.
he started the day in fourth or fifth or something. I don't know. He started the day like 4 strokes back and then came back to have the lead, like you said. But
Nice.
my favorite thing about this weekend, Hutch, is to I have kids, so we went to the soccer games, is to see all the middle-aged white dads dressed in golf attire
Oh,
and like
yes.
practicing their swings without the club. They're just kind of like doing a shadow or a shadow swing or something.
Are you being for real? That really happened?
Yeah, yeah. You haven't ever seen that?
No.
Oh, it's the best. The
Ah.
best.
Should have came with y'all instead of going to a baseball game today.
Yeah, it's just great people watching. It's Masters Week.
Ah. Yeah, that's hilarious. I've never actually seen that. I've never seen anyone that in tuned
Oh yeah,
to.
there's lots of iPads in the stands, streaming the Masters. So
Wow. I
yeah.
love it.
But
That's
anyways, man, let's do this. I'm ready.
Yeah, so we have kind of a little different show today. We have the ugliest NFL uniforms.
I'm very excited about this one.
Yes. And then after that, we have news with Trey. So Trey's going to bring us some good news to keep us all updated on everything.
Absolutely.
And then we also have the NFL's worst contracts. So this will be kind of a little bit different, more I guess looks and financial things and actual like football stuff. So a little different.
Yeah.
It'll be fun
Yeah.
though.
No stats today. No stats. Just all opinions.
That's right. Opinions
Like it.
and money and looks.
It's gonna be good.
Start us off. I have three uniforms that I think are atrocious. And I'm going to start off with, and I'm not for sure if you're familiar with this uniform, but it's kind of an oddball one. It's not a, I guess you could say it's not one that kind of pops up in your mind, but once you've seen it, you're like, oh yeah, that uniform does kind of suck. Is the 2002 through 2010 Buffalo Bills uniforms. And
Oh, okay.
these are the ones with the dark blue jersey and pants, and then they had the red helmet and the white face mask.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna put it in the video. I'm also gonna see if I can send it to you. Of course,
Okay.
it's not gonna work, so I'm gonna do this real quick.
Some technical difficulties.
Yeah, you can just never trust technology. There's that. I'm sending it to you.
Wow.
It's got that little blue stripe thing around the back
Yeah.
of the jersey, and it just doesn't. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't think it's a good looking jersey at all.
Yeah. I don't. At first when you said the Bills, the first thing I was thinking is, have they ever changed their look? But yeah, I definitely just blocked this out of my memory. I guess is it so bad?
These were the dark days when Tom Brady was absolutely destroying them.
Oh yeah. Poor Bills.
Yeah. They've actually had quite a few little subtle changes that you don't really notice until you actually go back and look, and you're like, oh wow, they really did change that.
Hmm.
So they just kind of do subtle changes because obviously now they use the white helmet.
Yeah, it's a good look.
Yeah,
The one they have now.
yeah, I like it. I even like their old school ones with the white helmet and the buffalo that's just red.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I know that one. That one is good.
Yeah,
That's a good look.
I enjoyed that
These.
one.
What's with the this one you posted? Like they have this gray border around the numbers.
Yeah, it doesn't
What?
pop. It's weird.
No, it's weird.
I didn't put this one in here. I don't know if you have it, but it's like the newer version of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Like new as in next season new?
They've been wearing them probably at least 5 years now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. See if I can find it real quick.
Like even the blue isn't the same blue that's on the helmet, like as the buffalo. Two
No.
different shades.
Yeah, it's just
That's
weird.
weird.
Let's see. I think it was 2020. There was one Jameis Winston was there. Uh, I think the white ones were worse than their red jerseys. It was
The
this one's not the best picture, and I'll also put this up in the video as well. It was this one that I just sent you of Mike
oh yeah,
Evans.
yeah.
Just
No, I
weird.
actually that orange stripe on the like right below the shoulder pads. I don't know what that is. And so I actually have this one on my list too. This is uh is this the one with the pirate font? Yeah.
I think it's like a
Yeah.
throwback.
No, that was their actual jersey from 2014. They played with this pirate font jersey,
Oh,
and
okay. I see what you mean.
that's awful. And I have some pictures too because I want you to see. They even like kind of wrote their names in the pirate font. I don't know if I took a picture of that or not.
Really, that is odd.
There, I
Oh
put
yeah.
Dale Revis. Yeah,
Okay.
like the S in Revis. I mean, look at that. It's just.
That is very odd. It seems
Mhm.
very what's the word for it? Arena football league-ish, you know?
100%. Yeah, I wish I could show you my notes as I have Arena League written down in my notes on this look.
I
And
like
I'll say that another thing I hate is how big the logo is on the helmet. Like if you look at that picture of Mike Evans you put on there, his
mhm.
the flag is so huge. It just takes up too much space.
Yeah, they whenever Tom Brady got there, they kind of revamped the uniform situation and it looks so much better. I don't know if it's
Hmm.
I don't know if they actually wear these same ones now, but it was the style when Tom Brady came along. They changed it up a little bit. I'll go ahead and send it to you. So
Yeah,
I think it looks way better.
way better. I mean, the logo is smaller on the helmet. The lettering is normal. The numbers are normal.
They pop.
Yeah, it's way better. I mean, I don't mind the pewter
Mm-hmm.
color. I
Mm-hmm.
just everything else about it is just awful.
Are you more of a away jersey guy or do you like the home jersey?
I like the home jersey. I mean, a lot of teams wear white at home,
Yeah.
and I just it looks really good. I think.
See, I don't like white jerseys.
No,
I like the color.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just tradition or something, but it just looks good when the home teams at home playing in their whites.
Yeah, oh yeah, like I agree that it should be the white jersey at home, but what I'm just saying in general, I think most teams' darker jerseys are usually the better of the two, in my opinion.
Yeah, I got you.
I guess we can go on to my next one.
What you got?
You have the 1960 Denver Broncos jerseys. They
Going way back.
way back. They look like it's just Bumblebee, but they're brown Bumblebee. They have
Okay.
brown helmets with numbers on them, brown pants with yellow stripes. The socks are yellow and brown stripes, and the jersey's yellow.
I
It's
don't.
just, it's
So the color
atrocious.
combination is yellow and brown.
Yes.
They thought that would. They thought that would look good.
This is back in the day, Trey.
Okay.
So it's different standards back then.
My bathroom growing up as a kid was our walls were yellow and brown.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was an interesting choice for bathroom color scheme. Wow, that looks
Well, maybe they were worried about some sort of number two, like getting spread everywhere.
right. It just kind of blends in now.
Yeah. What is that? Is it the second Dumb and Dumber where he's got the chocolate bar and it melts in his pants or something?
I don't know. Never seen Dumber and Dumber or whatever. I've never seen that one.
Yeah. It's not as good as the original, of course, but they do have some funny moments.
Well, looking at these Bronco ones, these are terrible. I don't even remember when did they wear these? Because this looks like they wore them as a throwback at some point. Do you know?
Yeah, they did. I don't know the exact date, but it was probably within the last 10 years.
Okay. I
Uh,
don't mind the numbers on the helmet. I think that's a good look. I don't really mind that.
it had to have
Yeah,
been fairly recent. Looks like there's a picture of Osweiler. Do you remember him? Kyle
hmm
Osweiler?
yeah.
He's seen in
Yeah,
that picture.
it's
And
Brock Osweiler.
okay. Wait, no, this may be I don't know who this guy is. It doesn't matter. I know Champ Bailey, he's wearing it too, so it's in that time frame.
Okay.
This is
There's not even a Bronco on it. There's nothing to tell you that this is the Broncos.
yeah.
And
It's
those
not
socks. What is with those socks?
this is not it was 2009.
Okay.
So it's not Brock. It was someone else. I don't want to get mad. I gotta know.
All right.
I gotta know.
We can edit this out later. Go ahead. Find
Yeah,
it.
Kyle Orton.
Oh, Kyle Orton. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Filled in for
Yeah, Cowboys.
Tony Romo. Yeah.
Yeah, there
Let him.
you go.
Tony Romo blew out his back.
Hey. Before
Bring
they
in Kyle Orton.
Yeah, before they got offensive line for him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see here. So that's my second one, and then my third one is the the Philadelphia Eagles wore this jersey in 2007, and this was a throwback to 1934, and the jerseys are light blue and yellow, similar to the Chargers colors,
Yeah.
and then their helmets, it's kind of hard to explain. I'll have to put it up on the video, but it's on the front of the helmet. It's kind of blue, and then it streaks out, and then it's yellow.
Blue and yellow.
Yeah, it looks very similar to the Chargers now, but obviously it's kind of weird to see the Philadelphia Eagles wear that type of stuff.
Didn't even know they were playing football in 1937.
Yeah, very few and far between.
Surprised they're wearing actual helmets and not the leather hats or whatever.
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that as well. It's kind of maybe they just put their own spin on it for the helmets.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, yeah. Wow, look at that.
And maybe it's unfair for me to say
Why
because,
would they even wear that?
yeah, I just don't it's the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, that's not even remotely close.
No. Again, nothing on there says Eagles or anything like that.
And then I have one little didn't make the cut, but it's pretty bad. And I don't have when they wore these, but I'll go ahead and send it to you. It's the Seattle Seahawks. They are known for their greens and blues, but this color
Oh,
combination
yeah,
with the teal helmet, the
yeah,
bright green jersey with the shoulder pads are still blue, like a different color blue, by the way, not even
yeah,
matching the helmet. And then the pants are blue with a green stripe that looks kind of, I am assuming it's supposed to be matching. Maybe it's the angle, but it looks like it should be matching the green on the jersey, but it's kind of questionable.
yeah. And just that's the old bird logo on their helmet.
Hmm.
I don't like that one either.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the teal, like the light bluish. I don't know what you
Yeah.
call it. I like the old school silver helmet,
Oh
Seahawk
yeah.
with the
Yeah.
blue. Yeah, that was
That
my
is a good
favorite.
one. That is a good one. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I'll
But yeah, you're
never.
right. That the helmet doesn't match anything. That's awful.
It kind of. What year was it? I think it was when St. Louis Rams were moving to LA. They went to like the white helmet, but their jerseys were still blue and gold. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember this.
Yeah,
Did you say the Rams?
yeah, the Rams. It's kind of when they were moving.
Hmm.
Um, I know Todd Gurley was on the team. It's just a very odd. I don't know who makes those decisions, but they should not be doing that. So,
Yeah, these are bad. Let's see if I can find the Rams with the white helmet.
yeah. Trying to see where I can. Okay,
Oh,
found
I
it.
do now. So the horns are white.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I do remember that.
yeah,
Yeah.
just I don't know if it's homage to something. Because I think their original colors were the white ram. Yep.
Something like that. Yeah.
But this one I think is even worse. The one I just sent
Oh,
you.
yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
gosh. It's like they forgot to paint the helmet or something.
Honestly, that's what it kind of seems like. I just don't. It's just odd.
Yeah,
Just
that's
don't get
very
it.
strange. I
Yeah.
don't get that either.
They've
All
had
right.
they've had some weird ones for sure.
I mean, I didn't hate the when they were blue and yellow, or was that gold? Or weren't they?
Are you talking about in the picture I just sent?
No, I was just talking about the Rams in general.
Yeah, they're back to really bright yellow and bright blue now instead of the darker blue.
Yeah, like this one here. That's a good. I like that. That's just the helmet, but I like it.
Yeah. I actually I'm not a fan of that one. It's I'll send it to you. I'm more of a fan of this style. Uh, oh, let me send it. Weird. It says the file has exceeded the limit.
Have
Uh,
limits. You can't put limits on this. On
guess
us.
no.
There's no limits.
All right, so it's the left version. I
Oh,
think is
okay.
better, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, I'm about to. I don't know. I kind of like the one on the right. That
Hey,
helmet's kind of weird. Kind of weird.
hey, that's why we're talking about it.
Right. You know what else I hate? The Victory Plus app is killing me right now because it is not working.
Hmm, it's a shame.
Paid $100 Hutch to watch the Rangers, and I can't watch it right now.
It's a shame that things like that are so simple now are hard to
Right?
do.
And I have no options because they went exclusively to Victory Plus. So there's no other way for me to watch this game. So,
There is a couple of games that you can watch on Apple TV.
oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't have Apple TV. Well, anyways, do you want to hear? You want to hear about my uniforms?
I do.
Okay. Well, I only have one now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
You took my
no.
Buccaneers one, my pirate font.
Oh, I thought
But
you had the old school one.
no, I had the pirate font one.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, it's okay, dude.
That's why I said it. I thought you had the original, the OG.
No, I actually like the. I don't know if this is the OG one, but the creamsicle.
Yeah. Yeah, I like
That's a
that
good
one.
uniform.
I was gonna argue with you about it.
Okay. Well, damn, I should have brought that up.
That's all right.
Uh, no, so my pick uh is just a good old Cleveland Browns.
Oh,
I hate their uniform. Always
disgusting.
have. It's a bad color combination, just orange and brown. It says this one here says Browns on the pants. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. And their helmets, their helmets are so boring. They just got nothing on them. No logo. I mean, they have a cool uh I don't know if it's the actual logo, but that their dog, the dog pound and all that, that's cool. They could put that on their helmet.
I don't
Let's
think
put a
that's
bulldog on there.
yeah, I don't think that's their actual mascot though. I thought it was the was it like a leprechaun or something?
I don't know. You're gonna make me Google Browns mascot now.
I think they were at one time because they had it midfield, I believe.
A leprechaun?
It's like I mean, it's not like an
Oh
actual
yeah.
leprechaun, but it
No, it is
looks.
some little Keebler elf looking guy.
Keep it up. I
Yeah.
love it.
Let's see if it'll.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it's like Santa's ugly elf.
What's with that hand? It's got pointy fingers. I don't.
Oh, it does have pointy fingers. What is up with that?
There you go.
Who approved this? This is ridiculous.
This is. We should be having mascot talk right now, but look behind him. It's just an orange stripe, a black stripe, and a white stripe. It's
Uh, Imagine you own that franchise.
just the Browns, and I don't know. The front of the jersey says Cleveland. I don't know.
It's just very
It's just
basic.
yeah. It's not a good city. Like if the Giants want to put New York on the front of there. I mean, that's cool. It's Cleveland.
Ooh.
Cleveland.
Do not ever go to Cleveland. You may get beat up, Trey.
Sorry.
They
Let's
did.
see.
They did have a cool franchise, Cleveland Indians. They took that away from
Oh,
us.
yeah. You can't say that either. It's the Guardians, sir. Here's
Uh,
another one. Just Browns on the side of the pants.
that is so odd. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just always just thought their uniforms are boring, and again, the colors just orange and brown. Kind of goes along with the yellow and brown. I just don't get it.
Honestly, that picture you sent, that Arizona Cardinals, that's trash jersey too.
Yeah, that is also an Arena League looking jersey right there.
What do they call those windows? That window pane, or what are the windows
Oh,
called that have all the crazy designs?
the stained glass windows.
Yeah, that's kind of looks like that. And from
Yeah,
the side, I
but
don't like it. I don't like it.
I do have an honorable mention that I was gonna throw in at the end here, and this is the old Miami Dolphins helmets. They used to have the dolphin wearing a football helmet,
Mm-hmm.
and I just thought that was ridiculous. Even now, it makes me laugh looking at that.
Hey, I like that, Trey. How dare
You
you?
like the dolphin wearing a football helmet?
Yeah, I used to watch Ace Ventura: Pet Detective like
Yeah,
I don't know 3 times a day.
that's right.
How dare
He
you?
will, he will not train the dolphin. The dolphin will train you.
I like
uh,
I like the Dolphins jerseys. They do usually do pretty well.
I do too. It's just this helmet, like specifically this helmet that I find hilarious because it's got a little helmet on. This dolphin's wearing a little helmet, and he doesn't even have a face mask. Is it because
Oh,
Just won't fit or something.
yeah, that'd be odd to put a face mask on a dolphin, Trey. It's not odd to put a helmet on a dolphin.
Okay, it's just the face mask.
Yeah, how dare you?
Just put a single bar like kicker helmet on him or something.
Then it'll make it look like he has braces or something.
I don't know. That was horrible. Rest of their jerseys good, and even I think now they don't have they got rid of the dolphin helmet.
Isn't it just like the typical minimalist dolphin now?
Yeah, yeah.
See, I hate that. I'm
It's just
over
like
the minimalism.
over it. You want your dolphin helmet back?
No, I just want like actual cool logos. Yeah, see how generic that looks?
I mean, I
Just like,
guess.
eh. Not an artist or nothing like that, but like there's no eye design, there's no, it's all fluid. Kind of
Yeah, I guess.
boring.
Kind of see your point, but hey, I didn't say it was ugly. I just said it made me laugh. Seeing a dolphin wearing a helmet just makes me laugh.
Oh, well, I'm calling the new helmet ugly.
Yeah, that does look kind of bad. It does.
Ugh,
Didn't the dolphin in Ace Ventura like kick a field goal or something when that is
yeah,
this thing?
laces out. Love it. Such a good
Oh,
movie,
true. Finkel and Ihorn. Ihorn and Finkel.
dude. Some of the stupidest scenes in that movie made me laugh the most when he literally put all the gum in his mouth, started chewing it, got
Yeah.
into the the little raft, got his
Uh-huh.
pocket fan,
Yep.
and
It just went like 2 feet
two
across the water.
yeah 2 feet, and then went up the ladder.
And then he said this gum is digging into my brain or something like that.
Oh, whenever she's like leaning up on him in the office,
Mm-hmm.
and then he realizes that that's not a gun because the dog's laying on the pitcher and it has long hair, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh
And
no,
he
that's
goes in the
yeah."
cleaning, like goes in the shower and brushes his teeth.
Yeah, he's brushing his teeth, puts the plunger on his mouth. He burns his clothes. He's naked in the tub, the
Yeah.
shower on. Ah, such a good movie.
That was funny. I forgot about that.
On this segment, we have news with Trey.
That's right. That's right. Not a lot happening this week. Pretty slow week as far as news, but I did want to mention Desmond Watson. You know, it's on the first episode, maybe the second one. We said we're going to mention Desmond Watson every podcast, and then immediately after that, the next episode, we didn't mention him at all. So
Oops.
yeah, we got to. I'm gonna start doing that if I remember. But a little bit of Desmond Watson news, not much. He had a visit with the Cincinnati Bengals. Apparently, Coach Taylor would like him to lose some weight. He wants him down around 380. So
And if
currently currently at 464. So that's going to be quite a lot of
oof,
weight for Desmond to lose. But
that is a lot of
uh,
weight.
in the article I was reading, he said he told the coach that he will do whatever it takes to make the weight. So he's motivated.
Should we try to, if he does make it to the NFL team, should we try to buy a jersey?
Yeah, I think yeah, for sure. We have to. Actual size too. It has to be
Oh no.
like whichever one he's wearing out there. We gotta buy it. I didn't mention this last week, but it happened a couple weeks ago. Geno Smith signed an extension with the Raiders, 2 years, 75 million.
Nice.
I believe 66 of that was guaranteed. So he'll be their quarterback for the next 2 years.
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah, me too.
Pete Carroll's gonna have a little decent little team over there.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It'll be fun to watch them. And then former Raiders quarterback Derek Carr suffered a shoulder injury. He's got to have surgery, and he could be out this for the season. Depending, they're not really sure yet, but scheduled to have surgery on the shoulder, potentially out for the year.
I
hmm
wonder if the Saints are going to make a play for a quarterback in the draft.
Yeah, they have the ninth overall pick.
Seeing a few articles, Shador, he keeps dropping down.
hmm
Maybe maybe he lands in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's like the first thing that come to my mind was Shador. So I don't know. Watch out for that. They're I don't know. Is Taysom Hill still on their team? Because he's on the list of worst contracts ever as well. But
Yeah, I think he's in his last year though.
is he?
Yeah, I randomly looked him up a long time ago. I remember I was like, I can't
But
believe he's still playing on the team.
yeah, yeah, he came up on the list. I don't know the details of his contract, but yeah, like in this situation, he's not going to be playing. They'll probably pick somebody up in the draft. Honestly, if Derek Carr can't start. Let's see what else we got. Calais Campbell's coming back for his 18th season
It's
at age
crazy,
39 for the Cardinals. Yeah, very crazy, very old.
especially for that position.
hmm I didn't look up his stats for last year, but I think he's still pretty solid.
Yeah.
Obviously not what he used to be, but usable player. The Colts, like I said, man, this is very light week as far as news goes. Colts released their kicker Matt Gay. Looks like he had an 83% field goal percentage last season. So
Wow, that's not good.
no, gotta get rid of Gay. And then a little bit of sad news, but UT wide receiver Isaiah Bond turned himself in this week.
It's terrible.
Yeah, and I think he was projected to be a first round pick. But we'll see what happens there. That could change, obviously.
Yeah, I wonder if a team will still take that chance.
Yeah, he just I think he turned himself in. I think it's local. I think it was Frisco.
Oh, really?
I think so. But yeah, he had just visited the Packers a couple weeks ago. So
Oh,
yeah, we'll see what comes from that.
just a
But
little. We were talking about Calais Campbell. He had 5 sacks last year, so pretty good.
yeah, there you go. Age 38, getting 5 sacks.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. But yeah, that's all I got for news this week, man.
Well,
I'll keep my ear to the ground. I got my sources out there.
on this segment is the NFL's worst contracts. So
Right.
I have a little list here. I'll go over my list, and then Trey has a few additional
Just one.
people. Just one. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and let you go first.
This is sprung this one on me, Hutch. I wasn't prepared. So,
I'm sorry.
uh, I love to hate on the New York Giants. Love to hate on them so much. And they had one of the worst contracts I think ever in signing Daniel Jones to a 4-year, $160 million deal back in 2023, 81 million guaranteed. He signed the contract. They played the Cowboys and lost 40-0, I believe.
Oof.
He was sacked. He was pressured 23 times or maybe hit 23 times.
Terrible.
The minute I have it right here. He was pressured on 23 dropbacks. I apologize. And a 40-0 loss at home but in New York too.
40-0.
40-0.
Good grief.
And following that, he was 3-16, or I'm sorry, he won 3 games in 16 starts and 10 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, and then he got hit by the injury bug. I think he had a neck injury and then eventually tore his ACL at some point. And that was pretty much it. I think he came back after the ACL, played 4 games, and they benched him for um, Tommy DeVito. And they put him on scout team safety, and he asked it for his release from the Giants. So,
Yeah, I don't blame him.
yeah. So what is that? I mean, not even one full season after he signed that contract.
Yeah, it was kind
So
of Kind of a weird situation.
It was. And when they signed him, he wasn't obviously he's a better quarterback than me, but he was a league average quarterback when they gave him that deal. So at the time when he signed it, I thought it surprised me. It kind of came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting them to sign him. So um yeah, 6 years, 6 seasons with the Giants ended not the best, and now he signed a 1 year deal with the Colts, I believe. But
Yes.
anyways, that is my pick for worst contract, and I love it. I love hating the Giants. So
Yeah, it's
do-
good.
yeah, do
Speaking of the Giants, the GM, his son told his dad, which is the GM, to draft Jaden Daniels.
oh,
So, way to go, Dad.
and he's like, "What are you taking stupid pills? Go back to your room. What are you doing?"
Pretty much. I think it's one of the, I don't know, it's the video where I don't know if they're doing some sort of show, but it's when they let
hmm
Saquon go.
Yeah, I think they were doing Hard Knocks, maybe, or the Amazon version of Hard
Mm,
Knocks.
yeah, that sounds right. But his son was just casually laying on the couch. He's like, "Yeah, you should look into Jaden Daniels." So probably listen to the kid.
Yeah, he had something. Maybe he should be the GM.
Maybe. All right, so I'm gonna start from the bottom of my list and then make my way up to the top. Worst contracts.
Okay.
So the first one, kind of an oddball one, but it's Kenny Galladay, which another New York Giant, and
Yeah.
this happened in 2021. So
Okay.
he signed a 4-year, $72 million contract, and 40 million of it was guaranteed.
Yeah.
So he was signed to be the top receiver, but he only managed to have 43 catches for 602 yards and 1 touchdown over
Ouch.
2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Yes.
Wow. That was gonna be bad for 1 season, but two, that's even worse.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the Giants that year actually spent a lot of money on the wide receivers that year, and they were actually turned out to be the worst wide receiver core in the league.
Okay.
So, yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Was he part of that picture on the boat with Odell Beckham and Sterling Shepard and all them?
That's a good question. I don't know if it was or not, but I would not be surprised.
It's a great picture.
It is a great picture. All right, so my number 4 worst contract is Jamarcus Russell, Oakland Raiders.
That's right.
Yeah.
First overall pick.
I believe so, yes. He signed a 6-year, $68 million contract, and 31.5 million was guaranteed. This contract was in 2007, so back then that was a lot of money. A lot of
Yeah,
money.
that was a huge deal. I remember that.
Yes.
Uh, but I'm sure that he won a couple Super Bowls, MVPs. Pretty good, right?
No, definitely not. He is considered or one of consideration of the biggest draft busts ever.
Yeah.
Uh, I think him and Ryan Leaf probably are pretty close, I guess. He,
Didn't he throw the ball like 50 yards from his knees or something like that?
I don't know if it was him that did that, but he did have an arm for sure.
Okay.
It was more of his just lack of preparation.
Preparation.
Yeah, he just didn't. He never studied. He's kind of like Kyler Murray. He just plays Call of Duty. But
Yeah.
shots at Kyler Murray. God.
Nothing wrong with that. We love Kyler Murray.
Oh, yeah, we love him. DFW zone.
That's right. By the way, I put that picture of the Giants receivers in the Discord for you.
I do see that. I don't know. It's got to be that time, right?
I don't. It's. I guess it couldn't. I guess I could find an article and find out, but
Eh,
I just
Figure it out later. I ain't worried about
yeah.
it. All right, so number 3 on my list is Russell Wilson, Denver Broncos.
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
Yeah, this one was pretty bad. In
Yes.
all honesty, 5 years, $245 million, and 161 million was guaranteed. Uh,
Honestly, I can't believe it wasn't more guaranteed because wasn't this after Deshaun Watson signed that fully guaranteed deal? It was, wasn't it?
Same year.
Okay, same here. All right.
Yeah, same year. Denver gave up tons of draft picks. If I'm not mistaken, it was at least two. I don't have it written down, but I'm pretty sure it was at least two first round draft picks. And then they sprinkled a couple second rounders.
Right. Just for good measure.
Yeah. But it was pretty terrible. He honestly, it looked like he didn't even know how to play football anymore.
He was pretty bad with the Broncos.
Mm, Don't quote me on this, but I think the in that year they literally had the worst offense in the league.
Yeah.
It was
Oh
that
yeah.
bad. And eventually Denver released him and they had to absorb that dead cap hit. So I think they're probably still paying on it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because he signed with the Steelers like a 1 year, $1 million deal because he was still getting like
Yeah.
30 million from the Broncos. or whatever.
Yeah. Yep. And now he's in New York.
Let's
So,
see. 2 seasons with the Broncos. Threw for about 3,000 yards each season. 84% QBR. So I don't know. I think it's all empty stats because they weren't that good. They weren't nearly as good as that.
yeah, what do they say? The eye test, it was definitely just watching him play was pretty
Hmm.
rough.
Absolutely.
And I was a big fan of his too. Definitely when the talks about him getting traded to the Cowboys, I was all for it. So I
Yeah.
kind of feel like the Cowboys lucked out on that one for sure.
Well, now we're going to see him twice a year. He is on the Giants.
What's his uh what's his Mr. Unlimited? There
Mr. Unlimited.
you go.
Doing high knees in the plane. Keep warm.
Gotta keep warm.
What
All
he's
right.
willing to do.
So number 2 on my list is Albert Hainsworth.
Albert Hainsworth.
Yes, Washington in 2009.
Okay.
He signed a 7-year, $100 million contract and 41,
7 years.
yeah, 7 years, and then 41 million guaranteed. So
Golly.
quite a contract for 2009 standards.
Yeah. You never hear of a contract for 7 years. It's so such an odd number.
It really is, especially for defensive tackle. He was kind of one of those bad guys for sure in the league. I believe it was Tennessee Titans he played for, and he was playing the Cowboys. He stomped on somebody.
Okay.
I can't remember who it was, but straight up, you know, kind of like
Like a
Dominic
like a
Sue. Is that his name?
Indomicon, that's what I was thinking of. Indomicon Sue.
Yeah, that guy. Similar to
Was
that.
okay.
But yeah, he only lasted 2 seasons with Washington. Uh, Very minimal production. And then he just kind of flamed out, I guess you could say. I think he got traded out of Washington, but I don't really know where he went. But he's pretty insignificant when after he got traded. So, but yeah, he only lasted 2 seasons. Poor worth
Mm.
work ethic and just constantly. I think the coaches did not like him at all. So,
Yeah.
and
2 years out of the 7-year contract.
yep, it's bad stuff. And that leads me to the number one worst contract ever. Honestly, this is probably the worst contract in any sport. It's got to be. Is Deshaun Watson, Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. Yeah, this had to be on the list. Had to be.
I just I don't know about the other leagues, like maybe soccer or I mean you can't even put hockey because hockey is just not in the same realm of money.
No.
Basketball and baseball is up there too, but this is a bad contract, like really bad. 5 years, 230 million, and it's fully guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
The only caveat I didn't write it down. I don't know why I didn't, but I do know they actually have some insurance on his contract.
Yeah. Like injury clauses and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's not a significant amount, and I say this kind of laughing cuz it's a lot of money regardless, but I think insurance covers 40 million or something like that.
Okay.
But it once you
Not.
compare 41 or whatever the number is to 230, that's just crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, has he played a full season since he signed that deal?
No, and when he has played, it's been terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's tore his ACL, or not his ACL, his Achilles, and then he retore it here
Mm-hmm.
recently.
And then even the first season after he signed, he was suspended the first like 6 games, I think, or something like that. He had to serve that suspension.
Was it the first? I thought it was like a whole year.
Was it? You could be right. I mean, that sounds right.
I want to say it was a full year. But yeah, the Browns traded 3 first round picks for that.
How?
On top of all and this is just the football aspect, not even the allegations and all the misconducts that happened in Houston.
So it says here he was suspended for 11 games in the 2022 season. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah,
But yeah, Deshaun Watson, that's my worst NFL contract and potentially the worst contract ever in any
yeah,
sport.
yeah. Still going.
Yeah, it's pretty
Not
bad.
not done yet. I'm trying to see if his games played.
It's bad.
Yeah, I can only imagine, but it's not gonna make it easy to find. Let's go here. Yeah, he played 6 games in 22, 6 games in 23, and then 7 games in 24. So not even half a season.
Yeah. 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions in last year.
hmm
Yeah, it's just I'll never forget the comparisons with him and Dak Prescott. You know,
Just fools. No idea what they're talking about.
yeah, it's kind of a shame, honestly. He was fun to watch though in Houston.
The Browns wouldn't be the Browns if they weren't hitting and missing on quarterbacks.
Yeah,
Or
think they
swinging and missing, I should say. Swinging and missing on quarterbacks.
yeah, I think they had the most turnover quarterbacks in the
Oh,
league.
easily.
They've had so many. All right, well, that's our show today. This is the State of Football show. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed the ugliest NFL uniforms and NFL's worst contracts, and of course, the great news that Trey has brought us.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
all of his sources.
Yep. I got just a whole street team out there digging up info for me.
I love it. I feel like Trey's more, you know, has more fingers in sports than ESPN itself.
That's right. Oh, also Hutch. We should have mentioned this at the beginning. Maybe we can move this to the beginning, but we do have an email now. If people want to write us and give us maybe some topics or something that they want to hear,
Oh yes.
it is the state of football show at Gmail. And then also we are now on Insta
Insta.
at State of Football Show. So give us a follow. We appreciate it. And
Wonderful.
throw
Love
that.
it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're definitely looking for any, I guess, questions or topics or any of that discussions. Just send it to
Yeah.
that email.
Just say hi. Tell us how much you like the show.
Yeah. Like it or hate our guts, whichever.
Yeah, whichever one. Just be honest with yourself.
Yeah. Any publicity is good publicity.
That's true. Great man once said that.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening, watching.
Yep.
Trey and I really appreciate it. This is the State of Football Show, and we're out of here. Peace.
Bye. Bye.